Previously on Follow the Leader.
Just to confirm, like, we are on a spaceship going somewhere. We're basically on a road trip, but it's long.
So yeah, are we going to go off the assumption that Davey knows Evander is a traitor or on the ship?
I mean, this could be the scene where you find out.
Ooh.
Or you know, you could be...
I also kind of like it being like, I know I'm a traitor, but you think I'm still an ally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're down in the small cargo hold, and we're just sort of like checking on the contraband and discussing the contraband.
Okay.
I
Sure.
also want to establish
Testing
that factor.
The contraband.
So, Ara, this fence you've got for this, like, they're cool, right? I've not had a chance to speak to them yet. Are they okay?
It's probably best if you don't know who it is. Just, you know, if you ever get questioned.
I mean, there's there's 3 other people on this ship. Like,
And it could be any one of those 3.
well, I can guarantee you it's not Davey. So, I mean, that leaves 2 people.
There's no limit of bad things.
It's Fiasco.
It's Fiasco.
We now return you to your game, already in progress.
Back to the top.
Oh, it's my turn again. Okay.
It is.
Wait, how does this game work with, like, is this still Act 1?
Yes.
This is still
When does
Act
that
1,
end?
and then once we get through
each get 2 scenes.
another set of scenes,
Oh,
then
okay.
we'll go ahead and we'll do the tilt. So we'll all have to go and roll
Right.
the dice that we have, and then add in 2 factors
Ooh.
based on the tilt table, which I will upload, and we'll go from there. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll send that to you guys when we're ready.
Okay. So I get to start a scene now.
Yes.
I feel like I should do a scene with my criminal bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do
Bro.
a scene, bro.
Bro.
So I guess we're in the weights lifting area, by
Yes.
which I mean, like, it's probably like a shitty storage room that just happens to have some weights in it.
Has it been long enough that you should, like, be lifting again, or are you defying, like, orders?
Oh shit, that's a good question. Maybe Joe's not even lifting. Joe's just sort of like laying on the ground in like the sparring area, like.
Is Joe not spotting me?
It's leg day.
It could be leg day.
It's leg day. Joe
Okay.
is just like doing a lot of squats.
Okay.
So we're chilling,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
You're establishing, right?
I think so.
Yeah. All right. So I think I'm also doing squats because we've got the same leg day.
It's the same leg day. God, I don't know how exercising works.
Same.
Okay.
So I guess Joe is probably kind of gonna look over at Ara and be like, so when we get to the planet, what exactly do you want me to do again?
I mean, sell the contraband? Do you not know how to do this?
I mean, of course I do. He
Uh.
has no idea. He's a model. He was just gonna kind of like go to his like modeling gig and like sell it to the other models who were mostly also
Oh my god.
very weed. Fuck.
They're very weed.
You know, they're models. They do a lot of drugs. It's kind of part of the modeling industry.
Bro.
I also, like, I want to clarify that what he's asking is there somebody that I'm supposed to be passing these on to sell on the planet, or am I supposed to be doing that?
Bro, you're the fence. I thought you had the hookup. You know this stuff is illegal where we're going, right?
Of course I do. It's illegal everywhere.
That's
not true. It's not illegal on Earth anymore.
I have to admit, I just didn't know what to do with it. Once we got it, that's why I found you, and you said you could take care of it.
It's good. I
Can you
can
not
absolutely
take care of me?
I can absolutely could take care of you, my dude. My bro. Bro, I got you.
Alright, bro. You need to take a break. You've done like 100 squats.
Sorry.
Just goes to show how much we know about
imagine
squats.
them like competitive squatting. And they're just like, I can do more squats than you can. Ah! Rage squatting.
Bro, you need to.
All right.
You can't wear out your legs after you wore out your arm. How did that go with the doctor, by the way?
Ugh. He like rolls his eyes. Went absolutely garbage. Dude was like,
are you
"Oh,
okay?" Like,
yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I'm good. Whatever." Joe is like gonna sit down and like take a drink of water and just be like,
I think
whatever. Doctor clearly has no taste anymore, so.
Dude, and then Ara sits down and like puts a very tentative hand like on your shoulder. Oh wait, is this the arm that hurts?
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Okay, all right. Well, was there something going on? It's none of my business, but
there was, and then there wasn't, and now we have to be professional. He like rolls his eyes again.
You two, but that's, well, I guess you're already a criminal, but wow.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. I'm just, I'm a little pissed off that he can't keep it together. It's like, we both are obviously super into each other. And yet...
I mean, who wouldn't be into you?
I know, right?
Bro, that was gay.
Bro, that was a little gay, but it's fine.
Listen, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad if you're not injured, then I don't really want to, this is none of my business, really.
It's okay. We're on a really small ship. Everything is everybody's business.
Listen, we've done enough talking, and I think we've done enough squats. Do you want to maybe? And then he like slides his arm around his shoulders.
Need to hump.
Yep.
He didn't get any from Davey. He got to move on to the next score.
To be fair,
and also
I
he's
feel
trying
like...
to he's trying to fuck instead of talking about feelings.
That's valid. I feel like Joe would be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, I don't mind doing some because Joe is sort of taking this as a we're bored and we're horny, so let's fuck. Not as romance question mark with the romance.
That's good
Yeah.
because that's exactly what Ara wants. And I think in the middle of making out or whatever, Ara's like, but you do know how to sell the drugs, right?
And Joe's like, of course I do. Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
And then they go back to making out.
Yeah. Okay.
God, they're all so fucking dumb.
Hey now.
Joe is
Okay.
literally just gonna
Yeah.
go to their to the person who they remember being a dealer on, because Joe's not a dealer.
Oh my god.
Joe's just
You gotta
passing
go
it
find
on.
Laser Ted.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
find my old
Fucking
dealer
Joe.
and be like, hey, do you need a new hookup? Because I have way all this space weed and I need to get rid of it stat.
It's the good kush.
It's from the dollar store. How good can it be?
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was a
All
negative
right.
because we didn't talk about our feelings.
Or it might be a negative
Well,
just because I
yeah.
found out you can't do your job.
That's valid. So do I take the negative because I suck?
Well, because
No,
it's
you
your
hand
thing.
it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'm handing it to Ara because...
I feel like you could also hand it to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, I'm gonna hand it to Evander.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Evander, please come kiss me, you asshole.
I kind of want to let someone else establish the scene again. If anyone has any big ideas.
The need to control outweighs the need. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We haven't had Evander and Kari in a scene together yet.
I was actually thinking about that, so if you have an idea for that...
No, I don't. I just want Evander and Kari as the grown-ups on this ship to have a conversation.
Yep.
There you go. They're having grown-up conversations.
Yeah, okay, so it's like first thing in the morning, and I'm using that term in big old inverted commas because space. And like, Kari is like one of the first up and is like making the breakfast coffee. Mm-hmm. And like Evander can find him in there.
Okay, so we're like in like how tiny is this tiny kitchen?
I imagine. How big is it? I'm looking at the room I'm in now, which is just so unbelievably pokey and small as well. So no, I like the idea that there's like a table that can be flipped down in there if everyone wants to eat at the same time. Like think like it's kind of like a squat little room with a low ceiling. So and like cabinets and stuff. So. They're not like up in each other's space unless they want to be, but it's also not. It's not a big room.
Okay, so I think Evander like walks in looking for coffee. I think it's just like, hey,
morning, Doc.
Oh yeah, is it?
Sort of.
Okay.
I just hand you a cup of coffee. I know.
Thanks.
I know the face. It's fine.
Listen, did Davey talk to you
about the hands thing?
Yes, about the hands thing.
Yeah, he did. It was less a conversation and more a gout of verbal diarrhea in my direction. But to be fair, that's kind of what he's like generally. So it's fine. I think he's okay. As okay as he's been through a lot.
Does he still have the taser with him? Did you notice?
I mean, he didn't have it with him when I spoke to him, but I assume it's fine. Why?
No, I'm just worried about it, in general.
I mean, it's not gonna go off by itself.
I'm worried about Davey being in possession of it. Let me be very clear.
He's got no reason to use it unless somebody threatens him, and even then...
My concern is that I think Davey tends to perceive a lot of things as threats.
Well, that's why I'm here. Well, that's part of why I'm here.
Yeah, no, of course. Okay, well, that's fine then.
He's scared. He's a sweet kid, and he's scared.
Yeah, I mean, after all that, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't decide if this is gonna be. I feel like this should be a negative scene somehow.
Sure.
Do you know about what happened to his family?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I was there.
You were there.
Yeah.
How there were you?
As in the having to wash the blood off afterwards? There?
Yeah, that was, I heard about it.
Yeah, it's kind of big news.
Yeah. No, that must have been really awful.
Yeah, the massacre of a royal family, you know. And Kari's just looking at you like, You're getting the stinker. You're getting the mum stink eye, just like, He's not going to shoot you with a taser, if that's what you're worried about.
Why would I be worried about that?
I don't know. Why would you be worried that he's going to use it at all?
Because, have you met him?
Yeah, I've spent quite a lot of time in his company. He couldn't make a decision to shoot somebody with a taser if his life depended on it.
You know, that's actually a very fair point.
He'd be more likely to hurt himself with it.
I won't say that's not a worry of mine, but you're right. You're right.
I usually am.
This whole trip is just making me nervous.
Yeah. Me too.
But is there... Why are you nervous?
Because I have a bunch of children crammed in a spaceship.
Oh, yeah, so we're nervous for the same reason. Okay. Well, I mean, if you ever want to, like, unwind without children around, just let me know.
My expression shifts away from the stink eye to something a bit more appraising, and I just sip my coffee slowly as I look at you.
Oh my god.
This is
I mean-
so fucky. This whole game is just so fucky.
It's so fucky. I I put the moment. I'll bear that in mind.
Okay. I mean, great. Good. Thanks for the coffee.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. And I
I
watch
think he
you
does.
leave.
Yep.
Just the eyes, the eyes tracking down as you go.
Leans over to watch you pass the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Who gets this
there you
negative
go.
die is the question.
And why was it negative?
Why was it negative? I guess do you have to decide, am I held to that?
No, I mean,
You can check.
I don't think so. I feel like if it's more interesting to say that it's not negative, then...
Yeah, I mean, where are we in ratios, too?
Yeah.
Have we been
Even.
keeping... Oh, we're even, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
This could also be negative for reasons like, maybe this doesn't bode well for Davey.
That's
if
true.
If you're, like, befriending the one person who is trying to protect him.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's really interesting. Yeah. No, I like that a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for adding to the fiasco.
Yeah.
So does that mark that negative?
Yeah.
You're gonna give me the negative die. Try.
Did I just...
I don't know.
Where
It
did-
just
yeah,
landed
no,
in
I
my
put
box.
I put the negative
Okay.
die, yeah, with Davey.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it's me.
Then it's whose turn?
It's it's
Mab.
Mab's turn. Mab, shoot.
Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah, I was actually say if someone wants to go ahead and set up a scene for me.
I want Davey and Joe to have a scene. I don't care what they're doing. I just want them to have a scene.
I also want this.
I want the babies because
the dumb babies.
the dumb babies.
Uh-huh.
The dumb babies.
I'm trying to think of what the dumb babies could be doing.
I mean, I feel like Joe could be like up to his elbows in machinery on the ship somewhere.
Oh, that's hot. That's good. Like in the tank top, little bit greasy,
Yep, exactly.
sweating, working up a
That is
sweat.
how he was originally discovered for his modeling
Yeah.
agency.
It's a Diet Coke ad. There's steam billowing out from a pipe.
Uh-huh. It's Megan Fox and Transformers is
Yeah,
what it
there
is.
there's this slow thud of machinery in the background, like thump, thump, thump.
Oh my god.
So like this is such like a weirdly horny scene. Like already
As
it
she's
should.
describing it. The
With
machine
the dumbest babies.
with the dumbest idiot children.
Mhm.
Joe is relatively smart about machinery and relatively dumb about literally everything else.
It's okay. Davey's
It's good.
literally dumb about everything else.
I love
Period.
Davey. So yeah, Joe's just sort of like chilling, and by chilling I mean fixing something on our ship that has gone horribly, horribly wrong
Before we all die. Yep.
before
good,
we all
thank
die.
you.
But he's mostly finished, like fixing this ship, and maybe Davey is like only just realizing that something has gone horribly wrong and is like trying to help, heavy inverted commas, like help. But like Joe's pretty much done fixing things.
It's either that or Davey comes in going, this is broken. Can you fix this for me?
I love it.
But either works. Yeah. So Davey will just come like looking for him, and he's just kind of calling, Joe, where did you go?
I'm
Where did you
I'm
come
down
from? Where
here.
did you go?
He's like
Oh.
under the floors in somewhere probably.
Oh, he lies down on the walkway. You can kind of see you. Just like, I heard something was going wrong. Is there any way I can help? Please.
Joe just sort of looks down at the machinery that he's tinkering with and looks up and he's like, no, not particularly.
Joe, you look like you've been through so much. Are you sure there's nothing I can do? I can get you a cool glass of water.
Joe's like a little
Perhaps...
weirded out by how like emotional Davey is. Joe's like,
Perhaps...
Valid.
Here, and he takes out his kerchief and he leans over and wipes some of the sweat off of his brow.
Oh.
Holy shit, y'all.
Thank you.
You do so much for all of us. I don't know what we would do without you.
Thank you. It's good to be appreciated that you know people can see that I do good work for this ship.
You do. It's true. It's so much. It's just so wonderful to see hard-working individuals and just working hard at their individual tasks.
Sorry. I think Joe does actually laugh at this. He's like...
Davey just has this mildly offended look, just like, but I mean it.
I know you do. Joe sort of hesitates, like, what the fuck do I call this bitch? Like, I know you mean it. It was, your phrasing was funny.
Oh, I do have a weird turn of phrase sometimes, I know. It's, you know, people like me tend to speak like that.
Yeah, people like you. I'm not entirely sure that Joe is, like, 100% sure, like, what Davey's deal is.
I don't think Davey is completely 100% sure what his own deal is. It's fine.
That's fair.
So are you saying Joe doesn't know that he's a prince?
I'm saying that Joe doesn't know that he's, like, a disgraced prince who, like, the rest of his family was murdered. I think Joe is like, this person seems important, but I am not from the right part of this, like, this solar system to actually understand what's going on there.
It's okay. Davey finds it refreshing that people aren't tripping over themselves to, you know, adhere to his every whim and desire. It's so nice that someone can laugh at him like this and perhaps laugh with him.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Can this end? This has to end positively because Davey's just
This has to end positively.
doing his best.
He's doing his
TM.
best. I love him. Joe sort of holds a hand up, like, "Hey, could you give me a hand up out of this compartment under the floor?"
Yes. Let's see here. And he like braces himself and leans down his hand and goes, "All right."
Joe like uses his hand to balance himself as he like pulls himself out of the fucking compartment with like one arm. He's very muscular and very beautiful.
I assume it's his uninjured arm.
It's the uninjured arm. He's using the injured arm to like brace himself with Davey's hand.
Very
But
good.
he does pull himself out of this underfloor compartment with one arm.
Ooh, so nice. he pats your arm.
Holy shit.
Joe just sort of gives him a look and is like, "Thank you."
Oh my god.
All right. You let me know if I can do anything for you, right? If there's any help around the ship that needs to be done.
Of course.
Yeah.
And he like pats Davey on the head, like kind of awkwardly.
Oh. All right. Well, I'll be going then.
All right.
Toodaloo.
I'll see you around,
Cool.
I guess.
Yeah.
On this ship.
I guess. Cool. All right.
Davey goes
Oh
to
my
fucking deal
God.
with his like uncomfortable boner and see Joe do literally anything.
Oh my god.
Everyone on this ship just
I feel
wants
like-
to fuck.
Yeah,
we did
I feel like
discuss
Davey
this.
just does a lot of like hiding uncomfortable boners.
Yeah.
That seems to be like his whole
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever received the proper talk.
Who's getting
I'll give that positive die to Joe. Thank you
Nice.
for.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
I
Thank
know.
You.
I know exactly what scene I want right now, so you guys get to define the outcome. Kari is going to go find Joe, having just had a really interesting conversation with Davey. Joe's about to get a shovel talk.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
Joe's about to be real confused by this.
I know, it's going to be great. So I don't know if you're like working out or just like in your quarters, just having
I feel like Joe is just like in his quarters, like reading a book.
Okay, and then there's a slight knock on the door.
Come in. Door's unlocked.
Kari comes in, shuts the door, sort of leans against it. Joe, right? We've not really had a chance to chat.
Yeah, you are, Ari, right?
Yeah. Me and Ara go way back.
Huh.
So, yeah, I understand you're sorting out a little package for us when we get there.
Yes, that is what I'm doing. I'm just a little nervous about that.
Okay, well, that's not actually why I wanted to talk to you. That's good to know you've kind of got that under control. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about Davey.
Oh?
Yeah,
Joe's like,
what? What are your intentions? Because, like, he's a really sweet kid who's been through a lot.
My intentions?
Yeah, because
like, still head over heels for fucking Evander, so he's real confused by this.
Yeah, I mean, you look like somebody I can be frank with. Like, Davey and I have a shared bathroom, and he was in there a while, and after...
Joe just, like, fucking puts his book down and is like, I think I understand what you're implying, but why don't you be a little bit clearer? Please do go ahead and tell me explicitly that this dumb twink was jerking off about me. Thanks.
Did you say that?
No, I don't say that. That's me out of character. I wasn't in my character.
I'll give Davey a hug and keep him away from you.
Kari just, I just give you a look, and sort of, you're sat on your bed, or were you lying down on your bed?
I was lying down on my bed reading a book, but I've sat up at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna come and sit next to you on your bed.
Okay, didn't invite you to do that. This is a little uncomfortable.
I just want to be really clear, like, and this is not me threatening per se. I mean, I can't look. You are clearly a very attractive person. Like,
thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's good. I mean, you look great, but he is a very young man. Oh, that makes total sense. Your bone structure is amazing. Like,
Thank
we'll have
you.
to
It's my job to look good, so I appreciate.
You gay fuck.
But seriously, like, he's already dealing with a lot, and I don't want to deal with him heartbroken as well.
Oh my god.
So, I mean, if you could try and, like, dial that, or dial the whole, and I just sort of gestured to all of you, if you could just dial it back a bit around him. Look, I don't know if you've ever had to declog a drain that's been used for purposes not specific to showering.
Oh
It
my
sucks. And I don't want to be doing that for the entirety of this 4-month trip, quite frankly.
I will be honest with you. I was a mechanic before I was a model, and I have.
Oh, then you know.
I
Yeah.
understand this, so I will
Yeah.
try to dial back my impressive good
Look,
looks.
you. Yeah, I know. I'm asking a lot of you. Can you just like cover up something, or
I will
I don't-
wear long sleeves when I'm
don't
around.
just not. Don't make them tight, because otherwise that just makes the situation worse. Look, you seem like a sweet kid. Just
Oh my
keep your dick away from Davey. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah,
Can
just
do.
cool, great. This was a
Yeah,
good talk.
Good talk.
Do me a favor, don't tell Ara I was in here. I'm gonna.
Okay. Joe is still like really confused. Like, I have no idea what just happened.
Ara will just be weird about it.
That I can agree with. Ara is weird about most things.
Lots of things.
Most things, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Later. And if he clogs the drain, I'll fix it. It's fine. I won't get you to do it. It's fine.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I have tools for that. You just look in the. By that I mean general plumbing needs. They're in storage room C. You'll see it. It's a toolbox. Don't worry about it.
Sweet. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks.
No problem. Has
You wanna
somebody
trade-
given us a?
Oh, we got negative.
Oh, we got negative.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was a weird conversation.
It was negatively uncomfortable, it's true.
Incredibly uncomfortable. I feel like it's not my decision to say who it goes to, but if I had to give a suggestion, I'd say it probably goes badly for Davey.
Yep. No, agreed. I'm gonna put that on Davies. So.
My poor dumb child. I just want to give him the world, and yet here we are.
Apparently, like, drain clogs from jizz is now a theme for this whole podcast.
Oh, good.
Oh my god.
I'm working on it.
Excellent.
I'm so excited to edit that episode.
I'm gonna give Jade a negative dice for that suggestion.
Yeah, I'm taking contempt on this one.
Contempt token.
I heard about it just like in halls of residence. It was such an issue with guy dorms, and I was like so repulsed by it.
God.
I think it became emblazed, like they had to put up signs in the communal showers like, "Don't do that here." And
Can I make it worse?
please?
No.
Yes.
If we're on a spaceship, we probably have limited water, and we probably have like a gray water reuse shower, which like gives you fresh water for like 10 minutes and then starts reusing the water you've already used.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Yep. Yep.
So
Now
gross.
that- No, we there is definitely going to be an off-camera conversation between Davey and Kari where Kari is just like, you can't do that in the shower. Look,
Oh my god.
God.
Or
like,
if you
Davey
do that in
is
the
like
shower,
a prince, so
don't
like
do it with the
has-
shower on.
Right.
Yeah.
Just clean it
Davey
up.
like grew up with like silk sheets on a king bed and like never had to hide it in his life.
Oh,
What
Christ.
is reconstituted water?
Oh.
What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like our like water situation is probably something similar to the ISS, where like any water that you use gets distilled out and
Mhm.
reused, like even urine. That's a thing.
But guys, when you're not in space, does it push you back?
Alix, it's your scene.
Yeah. So
And on that note,
I also know what scene I want. I want a scene with Kari as well.
excellent. Are you establishing or resolving?
I'm establishing. Okay. So, all right. What is Kari's like? I mean, what is Kari's like job?
I imagine that Kari is sort of doing the bulk of the piloting. Like,
Okay.
there's an autopilot, but it's like is the one in charge of maintaining course and all that, and also has taken upon himself to like cook like communal meals
Okay.
as well. So, bridge or
I
the
think-
galley, either.
All right. I think Ara maybe comes in, while Kari's like cooking, and comes up and just goes, "We need to talk.
Okay. What's up? Try this.
Listen.
Hold up a spoon. What do you think?
Here, let me try it. Wow, that's really good. I didn't really know you could cook that well.
Yeah, well.
I guess we always had to eat rations, you know.
Yeah. I'll give you a little wink. But yeah, so what is it you wanted to talk about?
Well, all right. This is a hard decision for me to make, but I don't think I trust Joe to fence it.
Oh. Shit.
I was, we spend a lot of time together, and he's nice. We're bros, but
Bros.
yeah,
Not really, but okay.
But he just clearly doesn't know what he's doing, and he's got some kind of something going on with Evander, and I just don't trust that guy.
He's got something going on with Evander.
Yeah, I don't know what, but
Right.
It's complicated, and complicated. We don't need complicated.
No, complicated is bad. And Kari just like gets this very concerned look on his face, like the brow is furrowed slightly. Right.
I feel like we have to get Joe out of this, but I don't know how to let him down easy. Do we have to like get him off the ship somehow?
I mean, the only stop is where we're going. Like,
well, I mean,
could we just pay him off? I mean, if he doesn't do it, then he don't get paid.
With what money to pay him off? Okay, all right.
I mean,
Okay,
I'm sure I could try and find. I mean, you vouched for this guy.
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I don't know that he'll shut up about it if we just tell him he can't be involved in the operation anymore.
Okay.
He told me about his relationship with Evander with basically no prompting. I don't know who does that.
Wait.
Ara doesn't understand emotions.
I mean, look. Okay. I mean, look. How much are we talking about by weight? I mean, we could just use some of it now. That might make the rest of this journey quite more tolerable, quite frankly.
I mean, no. I mean, we need this money.
I know. I could just really use some of it, quite frankly.
Okay, well...
Could we call it, like, testing? So we can give, like... No, that's a bad idea. Somebody in this ship needs to have their shit together. I guess it should be me.
Mean, if you test it, then you have to be the one who bribes him, okay?
Wait, what? What? Why? No.
Because I don't want to... We need this money.
I know.
And I just, I can't afford to lose focus.
Okay. Really though, you should fire. If someone's firing, you are a commander. Come on, you know how to do this shit.
I mean, okay, we just have to decide on a strategy. All right, he's out of the operation.
Could you distract him with something shiny?
I mean, in a sense, but
okay.
I don't know. Will you just back me up?
Always.
With this?
Yes, of course.
All right.
I mean, he doesn't like me anyway, so it'll be fine.
Well, why not?
No reason.
That sounds like complicated to me, Kari.
No, just like a slight... We had a talk about a thing, unrelated to our thing. It's fine.
I think he just looks like real freaked out. Oh God, this whole thing was a bad idea. I know we had to... sometimes I wish I was back on the planet where they just killed the whole royal family.
No.
That was less complicated than this.
Not cool to bring that up, but,
Well, I was there too.
Just, like, take a breath, not too deep, oxygen scrubbers. Just, like, it's fine. It'll be fine. I'll make some dinner.
It was really good dinner.
Thank you. Okay. I think that is insane. Just like an awkward silence spreading out through the room. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Definitely negative.
Mm-hmm.
And now who do I give that to? I mean, none of this is really Joe's fault, but
Oh wow.
The other thing I could see is giving it to Davey for making it complicated, or Kari. Maybe I'll just give it to Kari.
I did no such thing.
I think I'm gonna give it to Kari for like confusing me and upsetting me.
Yeah, works for me. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Done. I also just love that, like, Ara was like, I don't trust that Evander guy, and we are the only two who have not talked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it's good.
you're playing like an Vital. Those characters are never characters you can trust ever.
That's fair. How aware is Ara of archetypes?
How genre
I don't
savvy
know.
is he?
I'm just trying to like.
It's fair.
I'm just
It's
trying to
very
be
fair.
Evax in the situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't
No.
know what you mean. What?
Well, basically, I'll explain it later.
We'll get there.
I'll explain when you're older. All right, so we're moving on into the tilt phase. So in order to decide who gets to pick the options for the tilt, everyone in the chat, you're going to go ahead and roll the dice that you have. So you'll, like Sam, you'll roll one for your positive die, one for your negative die, and you'll basically subtract the smaller number from the higher number, and then you get your result. The tilt, yeah, and so like when you do that, and whenever if you have like black die high and then white die high, positive and negative dice, you'll those two people will be the ones that make the decisions. So basically, Evander and Ara can only hope to achieve negative die high. But go ahead and roll the dice that you have as separate things. So your positive die you roll separately from your negative die. Okay. So I have the highest black die score. Negative die score.
Mm-hmm. What have you got? Oh, is it a total?
And it's a tie between between Sam and Jade. If you guys can roll your positive die again. So then what we're going to go ahead and do, I linked the tilt pages. So, Sam, you and I are going to pick a tilt. Let's see how many we have. 10 dice left. So we're going to go. Okay. So those are our new totals that we can pick from to indicate what tilt options we have, essentially.
I see. So we're just gonna go around, and it's sort of like we did with the character choosing stuff. Whoops.
No, we're only gonna pick. We're gonna pick either like the mayhem, tragedy, innocence, or guilt, paranoia, or failure. We'll pick one of those, and then we'll pick one of the defining characteristics.
Got it. But we have this whole pool to choose from.
Correct. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Okay. I really want to do failure and a stupid plan executed to perfection.
Nice.
Yeah, if we got those dice for it.
Yep. We have a 6 and a 1.
Hold on.
Oh, and there's 2 complications, not just one.
Yes. So, yeah, Sam and I both get to pick. So you picked what now as the tilt? Did someone write that in?
No, I'll do it now.
Okay, I'm going to put that up here. So, Sam, if you can go ahead and put down what you had for your tilt options again.
Oh, I want to say 6, which is failure, and a stupid plan executed to perfection. Beautiful. All right.
I love it.
That's no 6.
So, like, it goes well, but, like, it was really dumb.
Or maybe that it goes perfectly, but the outcome is not what we like. It turns out to have been a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see then. In which case, I'm going.
Oh shit!
To...
I just noticed that Innocence has "Love rears its ugly head," and that would have been actually much
That's
better.
also really good.
That's so much better than Joe.
You could
fucking
still
Expert.
change it.
You can still change it.
If you want to
change it, can I do that instead?
Cool. Yeah.
Sam, I'm very
2
excited
3s.
for what that means.
Oh my god.
Me too. So that's. Do we have 2 3s though?
No, it's a 3 and a 5.
Oh, is it 3 and a 5?
Yeah.
Love rears. Yeah, it's a 5.
Thank God,
3 and 5.
because yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Sam, thank you.
I'll write
Very
it down.
welcome.
I also love that the tilt says, like, don't be a wuss.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still always think the bird will not be contained. We're all so good. We can always go with guilt betrayed by friends.
Always good.
Always a good option.
This is a fun game.
This is a fun game.
It's a good game.
All right. Okay. Act 2 dice pool. Beautiful. Thank you.
So we have 4 negative dice available and 5 positive.
Right. And then the important thing to remember now
6.
with Act 2 is you will keep the dice, the outcome dice. You are now no longer handing it to someone else. Whatever the outcome dice is, you keep it for yourself.
Nice.
Wait, should we still have 10 die left?
We should still have 10, yeah.
The ones for the tilt go back into the pool.
Right. So we have 6 positive, 4 negative left.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I think also in this case, the last die is still considered a wild die. I think even for here.
Okay.
Yeah, the last die is wild.
But just to clarify, as we go into Act 2, the dice we get goes to our totals from Act 1. You don't start
Correct.
that again.
Okay.
Righto.
Affirmative.
Marvelous.
And then is everyone good to continue, or do we want to take a quick break?
I was going to say, yeah, let's have a quick bio break before we go into this.
Thanks for listening. I'm Mab, and you can find me at Little Lady Mab on Twitter, and you can find us at FTLcast on Twitter and Tumblr. Everyone that joined me today were Sam, who you can find at SAKalo, Han at Mercutio's, Jade at Jade Oxford Rose, and Alix at Kismet Nemesis. Bye!